Okay, you've heard the hype, AI this, AI that, but in 2025, the AI revolution is finally moving beyond just a buzzword and becoming the actual toolkit in your hands. So how big is this boom really? And what are the open source engines that are actually powering it all? Let's dive in and break it down. To really get a handle on the scale here, we have to start with the numbers. And honestly, they're kind of mind-blowing. Right now, the global AI market is valued at a staggering $391 billion. That's our starting point. But that's just today. Where we're going is even crazier. The industry is projected to multiply its value by 9 times by 2033. This isn't just some slow, steady growth we're talking about. This is a rocket ship. It's an explosive, almost unprecedented speed. And that growth, it could lead to potential revenue of $15.7 trillion by 2030. Now, to put that into perspective, that is more than the current GDP of China. So this isn't just another growing tech sector. It's a fundamental shift in the entire global economy. So what in the world is the fuel for this fire? Well, a huge piece of the puzzle is the open source revolution. See, the most powerful engines behind this boom are no longer locked away in some secret corporate labs. Nope, they're being handed out to the public, letting anyone, you, me, startups, everyone, use them, tweak them, and build incredible things on top of them. This is what's slamming down the accelerator. And you can literally see that acceleration right here. Just look at this breakneck pace. We're not talking about major releases happening years apart anymore. We're talking months. From Mistral to Llama to Phi 3, the entire cycle of innovation is being compressed at a rate that's just, well, it's incredible. With so many new models popping up, it is super easy to get lost in all the noise. So which ones are actually going to define 2025? We're going to cut through all of that and focus on 3 key players that you really need to know about. First up, we've got Meta's Llama 3.3 70B. Let's call this one the professional. Its whole mission is to take that top-tier professional-grade AI, the kind you used to have to pay a fortune for on some cloud service, and put it right on your own computer. And its features totally back that up. We're talking genuine GPT-4 level performance, but running locally. It's got a massive 128,000 token context window. Think of that as its short-term memory, which is big enough to analyze entire books or really complex reports all in one go. Throw in a business-friendly license, and you've got a seriously powerful professional tool. But, and this is a really important but, it's not perfect. We have to look at the real-world feedback. As this Reddit user points out, it can, quote, confidently hallucinate, just straight up making up facts and URLs. It's a great reminder that even with these super advanced models, reliability is still a huge challenge. Next, let's look at a totally different strategy with Microsoft's Phi 3. If Llama is the big V8-powered muscle car, then Phi 3 is like a nimble, hyper-efficient electric vehicle. This is the overachiever on a budget. So how does it pull this off? Well, it delivers GPT 3.5 level results from just 3.8 billion parameters. For context, that's tiny. The secret is its diet. Instead of just scraping the entire messy internet, it was trained on super high-quality, textbook-perfect synthetic data. This proves a really important point. For AI, better data actually beats more data. And that's what makes powerful AI practical for everyday devices. So the choice between them really boils down to this. It's a clear trade-off between raw power and pure efficiency. Llama 3.3 is for when you need that maximum horsepower for big enterprise-level jobs. But Phi 3? That's the champion of efficiency, giving you incredible results on much more limited hardware. Okay, our third key player is Mixtral 8x7B, the multilingual expert from the French startup Mistral AI. Its specialty is being incredibly fast, super efficient, and able to handle a bunch of different languages like it's no big deal. Its secret weapon is something called a mixture of experts architecture. Okay, imagine this. Instead of one giant brain trying to solve every single problem, you have a whole team of specialists. One for math, one for art, one for languages. The model is smart enough to route your question to only the relevant experts. What that means for you is you get the power of a massive model, but with 6 times the speed. That is a total game changer for real-time application. And people have definitely noticed how versatile it is. This comment praises Mistral's models for being fantastic all-rounders. It's really a testament to building models that aren't just powerful, but are also practical and really well-balanced. So we've got these incredibly powerful open source models, right? But how do they go from being just abstract lines of code to tools that we can actually use? Let's take a look at how all this raw power is getting packaged up for our daily lives. One of the first places we're seeing this, for sure, is in creative work. Entire workflows are just being completely transformed. Tools like Suno aren't just making a little background music, they're composing entire songs from scratch. Platforms like Midjourney are generating photorealistic images from just a single sentence. This isn't just a little bit of assistance, it's like a creative superpower. And it's the exact same story for productivity in our day jobs. The goal of all these tools is to just automate the boring, repetitive parts of work. AI can now transcribe our meetings with Fathom, draft our emails with Fixer, and even build entire presentations from a simple prompt with Gamma. It's all about getting back our most valuable resource, our time. Now we're also seeing this brand new idea emerge, AI agents. And these aren't just assistants, they are active collaborators. Think of something like Google's anti-gravity, which literally works alongside developers to help them build software. The whole dynamic is shifting from an AI you command to a partner you work with. So, who's actually using this stuff in the real world? Well, the data is pretty clear. Marketing and sales are leading the charge, with 42% of them using it regularly. And that makes total sense, right? These are the departments that live and die by creating compelling copy, analyzing customer trends, and personalizing outreach, all things generative AI is amazing at. But with all this rapid growth and all this insane investment, it leads to one unavoidable question we have to ask. Is this all just a massive trillion-dollar bubble that's waiting to pop? And this really gets to the heart of the whole debate. A lot of industry leaders will tell you, straight up, yes, AI is in a bubble. But the much more important question might be, does it even matter? Think about it. The internet boom in the late 90s was a huge bubble, and it popped. But the technology it produced, the internet, fundamentally changed our world forever. The same thing is happening right now. The tools are real, and the changes are permanent. So bubble or not, the revolution is already here.